y'all, welcome back to another video. So today, as you read from that title, we will be making some vegan baked beans with vegan meat. Okay, so first we're going to start off by adding all of our ingredients to a bowl. We're going to be adding some coconut aminos, some nutritional yeast. We're going to add some oil, some garlic powder, some onion powder. Always remember the ingredients and the measurements are linked down in the description in case you need those. And then we're going to go ahead and give them a good mix. Make sure to mix it well and make sure everything is combined until you get this paste looking paste. Next, we're going to take our tofu, and this time I decided to try some soy-free tofu. This is going to be my first time ever trying this. Now, one thing I will say about it is that it does have a little bit more water and it is smaller than the traditional tofu that I normally do get. That does include soy, but then again, I did not press the tofu either. I just cut the pack open, I drained the water off, and then I started to break it up. Anywho, you want to go ahead and crumble them up into the paste that we just made and make sure they are small to your liking, of course, to mimic ground beef, because this is going to be our meat substitute that we will be adding to the beans. So once you have it all crumbled up, you want to go ahead and give it a nice stir and make sure all of your crumbles turn brown just like this paste. Okay, you don't want to leave a crumble unbrowned. Okay, so if they are a little bit big for your liking, you can use your spoon as you see that I am doing and just chopping them down to a smaller crumble. However you like to do it is fine, as long as you get them down to crumbles like a ground beef to mix into the beans. Once you get it all mixed in, this is what it should look like. Remember, no piece unbrowned. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and slide over and put this on some aluminum foil on a baking sheet. Now, I have used parchment paper in the past, and I find that the parchment paper makes the tofu very mushy, so I like to use the foil because I find that it comes out more crunchy. So you want to go ahead and spread them out. Make sure that they are not just all jumbled up on top of each other. Just give, a little bit of space between some crumbles, and then we're going to pop this in the oven and let it bake until it is crispy. The times is going to vary based upon your oven, but you want to have it on 400. Next, in a pan, we're going to add some plant butter and melt it completely down, and then we're going to add our bell peppers and onions. Of course, you can always use fresh, but I am using frozen because that's what I have in my freezer. That's what I buy. That's what I use, especially when I want to be lazy. So, it's up to you. Use whatever you like to use. I am going to go ahead and season them up with some salt and some pepper and give them a good stir and let them cook down until they are very soft. For our baked beans, this is what we will be using today. And baby, would you believe me if I told you that I could not find a can that did not include bacon? Okay, this was like the only vegetarian can that I could find, so I got 2 of those. They did already have bell peppers and onions, and they were seasoned up a little bit, so I just decided to go ahead and add my own. So I added them to a pan, and I'm going to add some yellow mustard. I'm also going to add some vegan barbecue sauce. I'm also going to add the bell peppers and onions that we seasoned up and softened and cooked. I'm also going to be using 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar. Of course, you can always use brown sugar. I'm also going to use just a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and a little bit of paprika. And you want to give that a nice little stir. This is what your crumbles are going to look like fresh out of the oven when they're crispy. And then we're going to add those to the baked beans and just give everything a nice stir. Now you want to make sure you are stirring this. You can, if you like, put this in a bowl first and then stir. I just decided to go ahead and do it in the pan that I was going to be cooking in, just to eliminate having so many dishes piled up in my sink, because baby, I'm already cooking a lot, I'm already busy, and so I'm just going to go ahead and stir everything and mix everything in the same pan that it would be baking in. But that's totally optional, up to you. But you want to make sure that when you are mixing, that you are mixing very, very well. Everything is mixed in and incorporated. You don't want to see something way over here and another thing way over there. No, we want to have all of the ingredients mixed in very, very well. Once you have everything mixed in, go ahead and pop it on the oven on 400 for about 30 to 35 minutes. And this is what I actually cooked with it. It was so freaking delicious. If you like that rib recipe, I'll make sure to link it in the bio. Thank y'all for watching. See you on the next video.